All right, so the National Union of Mineworkers is suspicious about this retrenchment process. Let's hear now from NUM's Biza Motubatsi. He joins us now. Biza, thanks very much indeed for talking to us. Eskom telling us this is a cost-effective measure. It's creating efficiency. You're not convinced?
No, we are not convinced at all. Because when you look at a number of managers that are going to be retrenched or that are already retrenched are 8. And Eskom is saying is going to fill those vacancies with 7 managers. So in a nutshell here, only 1 manager was retrenched. So from that particular view, we are not at all convinced that it is all about saving cost. It is not about saving cost. There is an agenda why these managers are being retrenched.
We're going to get to that agenda in a moment. The bulk of your members, though, are not in this grouping. But you do believe that these retrenchments would trickle down to your main sort of representative base at some stage, do you?
No, that's true. That's true. In fact, our sources in Eskom have told us that after the F-band, they are going to retrench the E-band. After the E-band, they are going to retrench the M-band. After the M-band, then they are coming to us as bargaining unit. So if we leave it here, come in the next future, we'll regret, because they are coming. They are slowly but surely coming towards us as bargaining. Hence, we are saying we are not convinced and we need to stop it.
Right, so you're bringing up an agenda here, Biza, and you're saying that perhaps what's happening here is factional. How so is this the case?
Well, there are rumors and allegations that these managers that are being retrenched rather, are aligned to Jacob Zuma, the former president of the country. So they want to remove them. And they want to bring those who are aligned to Cyril Ramaphosa and Patrice Motsepe. So this is a political agenda. Hence, in our statement that we have written today, we have said Pagaman Khatebe must leave politics to politicians. He must focus on the load shedding that they are speaking about left, right, and center. They must leave politics to politicians. But indeed, we are worried because it has a connotation of targeting people because they affiliate to a particular individual. So we are not happy at all because we know that it's all about a political ploy that is being unleashed by Pagaman Khatebe and the board of Eskom.
But how do you make such a complaint official? I mean, how do you state a case of factionalism within these retrenchments? Eskom would deny it.
Look, there are allegations that these ones that have been retrenched, they were very close and aligned to Mashela Koko. And Mashela Koko has been seen as someone who was very close to Jacob Zuma and very close to the Guptas. So this is their modus operandi to clean out or to remove those who are perceived as if they are aligned to Jacob Zuma. In actual fact, it even goes down. In power stations, we've got power station managers who have been suspended for more than 10 months. So it is like a pyramid. They attack and they attack each and every one of them because they perceive that they were aligned to Jacob Zuma. As I'm speaking to you now, we have 2 managers in Eskom who are power station managers. They have been suspended. There are no disciplinary actions taking place. So it is it's a purge. They are just purging managers. It has nothing to do with cost-saving measures. It's a purge. They are purging. They are playing politics.
So I spoke to you earlier about, what shape or form you officiate this complaint of yours. I mean, surely you've taken this higher up. Have you had responses to this claim that you have?
Well, we have indicated earlier on when we spoke to say this is a matter that we have raised with Eskom. We have written, I think, a media statement written to Eskom and indicated to them that we are indeed not happy with their stance. And if they don't respond positively, we'll have to mobilize our members. You will remember, by the way, that on the 17th of November, we have submitted a memorandum at the Union building We wanted to submit the memorandum to the president of the country, whom we thought that he will send Jeff Radebe to come and collect the memorandum. Unfortunately, Jeff Radebe decided to send an official, but he attended Global Citizens just to go there and watch Beyonce. So we feel that we are being undermined as the National Union of Mineworkers.
What happens with this particular issue going forward? I mean, you answered the question partially as to where the minister is in all of this. I mean, but come New Year, do you take this a bit more vigorously? It's a very stern political claim you're making.
Yes, remember, as the trade union movement, we must always remain radical and militant. We are now engaging with our structures. We are mobilizing our structures. We will be going to branches and mobilizing branches. If ever Eskom does not stop this ploy of purging members, we will have to go to the street. We are a trade union movement. We believe in mass action. We will roll out mass action. And if it needs be, as per our statement, come elections day, we will embark on a mass action. We will not convince our members to go and vote for Patrice Motsepe and Cyril Ramaphosa. We will definitely not budge. So a mass action, it is inevitable. We are going to embark on a mass action.
All of this when Eskom is saying that they're doing this fat trimming exercise on the top to save, as we've seen in that insert, millions and millions of rands that the taxpayer is paying towards Eskom. What other solution is there to actually save money? Because that fat trimming exercise, as I say, is about doing just that.
No. This is a very strategic and good question. Look, we have said to Eskom, if you want to save money, disconnect the IPPs. The IPPs on a daily basis are costing Eskom 93 million. So you can't say you are going to save cost by only retrenching one individual. It cannot work. We are saying disconnect the IPPs because the country does not need the IPPs. By the way, these IPPs, they're just benefiting Patrice Motsepe. No one else but Patrice Motsepe in this country. So Eskom must focus on disconnecting the IPPs. That is where Eskom will indeed and in real sense save resources of Eskom.
But with due respect, Biza, you have a number of companies that have been awarded tenders for the IPPs. You had the minister also giving an account of the type of job creation that would happen as a result of this connection. It brings in confidence, it brings in investor sentiment, and much needed direct investment into the country. How do you fight against that?
No. If you can look into the IPPs, it is just a foreign arrangement that we don't need in the country. By the way, let me just enlighten you. Germany was using the IPPs. And at some stage, Germany, without 6 weeks, did not have wind or sun, because the IPPs, they are working with wind or sun. So Germany for 6 weeks did not have either wind or sun. So France had to intervene and assist Germany because they are next to each other. Just imagine in the country, if it will happen that we don't have wind or sun for the next 6 weeks, obviously the economy of this country will collapse. So that is why we are saying these IPPs, they are not going to assist this country. These IPPs, it's just a gimmick, it's just a ploy for few individuals to benefit. And one of the individuals who's benefiting in these IPPs is a Patrice Motsepe, who has promoted himself into becoming a prime minister because he's got a close proximity of the president. So we are saying, in as much as they will lie to you that the country needs IPPs, how can you say the country needs a project that Eskom has to pay 93 million per day and Eskom does not have such an amount? As we are speaking now, Kusile and Midupi, they are stagnated. In actual fact, there are even rumors that they want to sell Kusile and Midupi. Guess who's going to buy Kusile and Midupi? Obviously, it's Patrice Motsepe, because he can just buy everything at any given stage.
I've just got one quick question, because we're running out of time. I mean, if you look at the futuristic model and going forward for sustainability, we know that we've experienced load sheddings, the blackouts are here. Why cut something that seems to be a sustainable answer?
No. Look, the cause of load shedding, we know for a fact that it was because of some power stations whom for quite a number of time or a number of years, they were not serviced. It's like driving a car that you are not taking for maintenance. So that is what led to what we call load shedding. By the way, We've got power stations, the likes of Henrina and the likes of Komati. They are on what you call a coal reserve. They are not generating any electricity. Those units are ready, but they are not generating any electricity because they want to make sure that the IPPs are the one who are generating electricity. But in conclusion, we are not totally opposed to the IPPs. We are saying the IPPs must have their stand alone. They must generate, distribute and transmit electricity. They must not rely on Eskom network. They must have their own. And our people must choose between the IPPs and Eskom. But the arrangement now is just thuggery.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Biza Motubatsi from the National Union of Mineworkers, thanks very much indeed for talking to us.